All right. Well, this is a good kickoff for our What You Been Eatin segment. Now that we're talking about scamps, we can talk about some other places that we've been visiting.
That's right.
Eli, you want to kick it off?
Yeah, let's see what I have in my notes over here. All right. One of my favorite dim sum places in Philadelphia, which in New York City, they were the first dim sum hall called Namwa.
Oh, yeah.
The original one's up in New York, but they have a small, very kind of a small, I don't know, maybe 30 seats on 13th Street, and great lunch option if you're in for it. A couple of things that really stood out, or couple of things I always go for is the rice shrimp rice rolls. So they make the nice. They look like little, I don't know, like little tiny burritos.
Yeah, like the rice paper, right?
Well, yeah, but it's not crispy though. It's
okay.
It's like a really soft, delicious, and they put this like sweet soy sauce on top of them. And then the other one that I always go for is there's a theme here, a lot of shrimp, but it was the fried shrimp wrapped in tofu skin. Ooh. Tofu skin is one of my favorite things these days.
Totally underrated.
What is tofu skin?
So here's how they make it. So when they boil soy milk to make tofu, it literally forms on the top of the kettle, so to speak, of boiling, and every 30 seconds or so, you can just pull it off, and they'll dry it, so it actually becomes dried, and then you can buy it dried or somewhat moist still. And you can use it to wrap stuff around, and it fries up beautifully.
Good to know.
I just learned about it. It's kind of, it's like the outer layer of pudding.
It's the film.
Almost like the film, right? And a lot of places will use it as like fake meat.
Yes.
So in like a sandwich or something like that.
Great epi for the pescatarian to be here. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Good info to have. How do you spell it?
N-O-M-W-A-H. So W-H. It's right up there is Reading Terminal.
Okay.
Like if you took a ride on 13th Street.
Okay.
Right there, and just head down it's like just past Race, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. Namwa. Great place.
Well, sticking on the veggie train, with all of these sports happening, I've been on a tear of like rediscovering sports bars in my neighborhood.
Okay.
I feel like we were getting tired of the places we were still going to. So we were trying to branch out a little bit and see what was around. 10 Stone on South Street. I hadn't been there in years.
10
Stone.
Never heard of it.
It is on 21st and South.
Okay.
Like Grad Hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And
I haven't been up in Grad Hospital since the pandemic.
I know. Isn't it funny how like sometimes you just don't visit
I used to live at Founding Fathers.
Fathers.
Desperado to find a boyfriend. And I have not been there since the boyfriend I found up there and I broke up. That was many years ago.
Well, if that was his place, then you don't want to go back there.
No, I don't give up things in a divorce. No.
There.
Take everything you deserve.
Well, Grace Tavern in the neighborhood is back open. So put that on your list. But 10 Stone has a great veggie burger. They have a great veggie burger. And what else did we have? They had a wonderful salad. And like sometimes these are just like the food you need after like 9 straight days of going out and watching sports games.
Yeah.
Sports games. That sounds so hip.
Sports games.
Veggie burger, salad, and sports games sells it to the crowd. Let me tell you. I can feel John Kruk rolling his eyes. So that's
I'm jealous you get to like have those interactions with John. I mean, I will watch games, especially if he's in the booth. I'm going to watch that game.
Yeah.
Might not watch all of them, but if I hear John on there.
Or just leaving it on with the audio in the background.
People are like, what is he like in the room? And I'm just like, the same.
He's a curmudgeon.
Out of nowhere, there's just like you know what I was thinking about? And you're just like, where is this going? And also, I just sit there all the time and be like, I mean, for my first season, I'm like, what am I going to say back to this? What am I going to say back to this? Because I can be kind of like snarky and sharp. And then I'm like, I think John could out sharp and snarky me, so I'm not going to do that here. Just like you respect your elders. But you never knew what John was going to say.
And it's a great rapport you guys have. Actually, I, for the first time, had somebody come up to me and say that they don't enjoy him in the booth. And I don't like that person anymore.
Yeah.
Like I hard judge
them now. Speaking of divorce, like you're out. Like peace.
No.
The thing is the people who complain when there's too much conversation that's non-strict baseball, the amount of actual dead time for conversation between, like, it's hard to do with sideline hits because you kind of have to be the beginning, middle, and end of the conversation within the action. But when there's 20, people don't realize how long 20 seconds is. So when there's like 20 seconds on the pitch clock and then the guy's throwing out the ball because he doesn't like it and whatever, you can't just sit with dead air for 20 seconds. And I like it. I know people sometimes will watch playoff baseball. It's on another network or whatever it is, but it's playoff baseball and it's different to do that for a full regular season is different. And I think having conversations and feeling like your broadcasters has a value to it. So
and Tom McCartney just gets a kick out of him.
Tom's got like an all-time laugh too. So it really adds to it. Yeah, he's got an all-time laugh.
Taryn, totally off subject about Whatcha Been Eatin. Are you from the area?
I'm from South Jersey.
Okay.
So, it really like presses a button when if people are like, where are you from? And I say Philly because I have a Philly license and I live in Philly.
Yeah.
They're like, you're not from Philly. You're from Delray, New Jersey. But I'm from right over the Betsy Ross Bridge. Yeah.
What are your Jersey go-to diners, restaurants? Where'd you grow up eating?
Oh, goodness. Go-to, the one thing that sticks out to me more than anything that's like I feel like gets lost over here is Panzerati's is a big thing down in South Jersey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we would have Panzerati Day every week in school, and I would like plow through 2 of them. And
no
play
way!
A soccer
Are you
game.
kidding me?
Oh yeah, big Panzerati girl. And when I went to Milan for the Olympics, where they have Panzerati's because they didn't last year. I went to Rome and Florence, and Tuscany, and they didn't have Panzerati anywhere. And then I went to Milan. They're like, they have them here.
Got it.
And they taste healthier in Italy. I was like, no, I want my like deep fried in with the French fries and the chicken nugget style South Jersey Panzerati pizza amore.
Wait, so the New Jersey Panzerati outranks a Milan Panzerati?
Hold on. Wait, that's not what I said.
I trying to corner you. That was smart. Yeah. That was smart.
The childhood nostalgia of it's a Milan Panzerati tastes like it was made by European people who have like a whole culture behind it and a process to it and X, Y, and Z. The Panzerites I had at Delran public high school, were like, we make these in batches, we deep fry them in the highest fat concentration we can, and we give them to kids while they're way too hot to put in their mouth. And it's
tomato sauce and it's mozzarella pulls. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's like you bite into it when it's too hot and you burn every bit of skin off the inside of your mouth. But it's the best.
Is the Panzerati the original Hot Pocket? Like, is that
oh God, from? That's defamatory to Panzeratis. Hot Pockets are so low level compared to a Panzerati.
Listen though, like the fact that you burn your mouth every time on a Hot Pocket, same thing. It's like 1/4 of it's still cold, the other's still like burnt, like ripping your top of your mouth off.
Because that little like tinfoil paper around
it, paper thing, whatever. Does that really do anything?
I brought them up to college once because I went to Rutgers, and in North Jersey, apparently it's like what? And one of my friends said it was like a big Tostina's pizza roll, and I almost talk about divorce. I almost put their teeth through the back of their throat. I was like, "What are you talking about? This Tostina's pizza rolls wishes." Although Tostina's pizza rolls, if you would like a sponsor, I do pay Instagram ads. But like, I just remember saying, like,
Panzerati's, get out of here.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But I just remember being like, these are the best thing ever. So that's a big like South Jersey one for me. I'm trying to think. Zeppeli, which is the sister restaurant to Polizzi. Really good one that I send people to sometimes.
Absolutely.
Over the summer when he does his backyard barbecue, it is like crazy. Grab 10 friends. Yeah. You're going to have so much food.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. I've seen the posts and I'm like, whoa. I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm so in the city all the time now. And when people want to go out to eat, I'm like,
forgotten your roots. Look at you. You forgot your roots.
Absolutely. See you later, roots.
All right. Well, then
I've got city food now.
Throw out a city place you've been to recently.
Oh, a bunch. Trying to think. Like Tuna Bar is my old go-to. I just love like that kind of like Japanese style fusion.
Right down the race.
Good. Right? Yeah. I like
second race.
Yeah. Love Tuna Bar. I've been going to Need Bagels a lot, which is really not summer body friendly, as some people would say. I've been eating a lot of bagels and cream cheese at my house.
Need Bagels is top tier bagelery.
Yeah. And I've had one of my friends came down from New York, and I got bagels. Oh, I don't want to try that trash. Like, New York. He's from Buffalo. Like, get out of here. But
not really.
But we got him, an everything bagel from Need with they have long hot cream cheese. So like the long hots are like, like must be like beat into it because there's not bites of pepper. Outstanding. Can't say enough good stuff about that. We're going to Vetri on Sunday for dinner. Vetri's my favorite like splurge place in the city. I was kind of shocked when they didn't get a star. I was sort of like,
yeah, I had them pegged for maybe the only one that would get 2 just based on, his history and like he's kind of built for it.
And Alex Kemp and Amanda Schulman from Her Place in My Loop are like our friends. Yeah. Like I love them and I think they're both outstanding. And I think, what Amanda does at Her Place is so impressive. The way she just re-scraps and one of the best dishes I've ever had in Philly was at Her Place Supper Club, and it was called Everything Orange, and it was peppers and melons and like an olive oil on it. It was just the most random stuff with nothing, and it was so good. And so I was 0% shocked that Amanda got a star. But I was the experience at Vetri, and I've been to like a couple 2 stars in Europe, and I've just been very lucky I like to spend money on food. Like I do like food. And I was shocked because it's such an experience. If you do the wine tasting, you learn so much about wine. The pasta, their go-to bits on the menu, their pasta split and the French onion crepe, or I don't know if it's French onion crepe, the onion crepe, I guess, are just outstanding every time. I was a little bit shocked by that.
Well, there's that theory.
That was the biggest one for me.
Yeah.
I was just like, get out of here.
There's a theory that
bums.
They couldn't get into these restaurants. Do you think that has anything to do with it? No, he just got a booked.
Because I booked Vetri today for Sunday.
Oh, fair.
I mean, Mon, yes, and Royal Izakaya or Royal Sushi. Those 2 are without a doubt. I mean, Royal, I think, meets the level of a star. Because they love giving sushi restaurants stars. Like it's probably the number one, besides like French food, like in the world, the most common one to get a star. It's very controllable. It's basically high quality ingredients served beautifully, pristinely. Where Mon, I think, is a little bit more like, we're just slinging soups and delicious food. So would they meet Michelin star criteria? But they didn't even get like Bib Gourmand. You know what I mean? Where,
I thought that was strange too.
Yeah, or I don't even think they were even recommended. The whole recommended thing, but about the whole Michelin recommended thing?
No.
So
tell me.
It's a new thing that they're giving restaurants. So now you go into these restaurants and you see a Michelin placard and it says Michelin 2026. It looks like the restaurant has a star. Like, it's not the shape of a star. It doesn't have the star on it. But people are just now, like, I was like, what is this recommended category going on? And it means something now because the average person, they don't care. Like it's Michelin. They see that red plaque and to them, that is a Michelin restaurant.
And I think Vetri got a Michelin recommended. And I was like, why would you go in and I don't know, but I don't know how you go in for that experience and you just top it at recommended. Like, and I've been there. I try to go like once a season for the menus. And again, I know it's like a splurge, but for me, that it's like a 3-hour experience. You might as well go to a Broadway play, but it's the food.
Absolutely.
And I love wine. Big old booze hound over here. But they are so like, we get Eric as our waiter every time. He knows us by names. He remembers what wines we like, what wines we don't. I did the wine tasting with the food tasting the first couple times. He remembered what wines I really like. So the third time I went in, I said, I think I just want to do 1 glass of red with dinner and 1 glass of white with the later plates. And he was like, well, this was your favorite red. This is, and they remember and they mark it. Like, I was like, I don't know how you have this experience. And then you walk away and go, and I've been to Provenance. I thought it was really good. Like I said, I love Amanda and Alex. So I was not shocked by Her Place. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I had like a kind of weird experience there, just in that we got the reservation last minute and I was pescatarian. So I know they had to change everything for me, which like sucks and is not fair. And I haven't really been back since, but I was just surprised. I'm also surprised that French food gets so many Michelins because
it's just built for it. Like Italian food historically does not have a great relationship with Michelin because Italian food is cooking with love. French food often, I'm not saying all French food, is often cooked to manipulate the product into what the chef wants versus Italians say, what does this product want and how can I best showcase it? So it's more of a rustic approach. Italian fine dining is really hard to do. Like at Del Posto in New York, it was one of the only fine dining restaurants to get a Michelin star. It got 2 stars, but it was more about what's on the table, the high-end glassware, the crystal bowls, the ambiance. The food itself, like it was spaghetti, crab, and habanero. Like it was, that's it. But the best version of it that you could possibly get. The reality of it is, Michelin, it's just like it's a bit of a collision of cultures more than anything.
But by that logic, then sushi doesn't make a ton of sense to me.
It's just that
because sushi's just so showcasing. Like, has anybody ever seen the one girl from Dairy Girls where she's like, I don't get the obsession with sushi. It's cold rice with cold fish. Like, how can you mess it up? It makes me laugh every time because I lived in Hawaii, so I've had like the best sushi in the world. I mean, I've had the best of the best, and it's amazing, and it does taste different. But I mean, the chef could be horrible if he cuts me too much fish. Great, I just get more fish. But it's so dependent on where you source your fish. It's not always the precision of the cutting it and all that. I understand, but
it is this kind of, I mean, sushi, it's there's nothing to hide behind, right? So if it's great sushi, it's great sushi. If it's if the rice is a little bit over under, the fish is, like I recently had a decent omakase experience, but there was like parts of it I'm just like, this is just flat, versus like these ones in like Japan and these guys, it's just temples of gastronomy. So it is one of those things. It's not like you're in a hot kitchen, cooking stuff to order under pressure. Everything is just it's laid out, it's ready to go.
It's precise. I get the precision of it, but I'm just like,
it is a bit of a head scratcher, I would say.
Also, great omakase place in Philly is Sakana, BYOB.
That's the one I was just talking to you about.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Wait, is that the one on 13th?
It's right in Head House Square. But I think it all depends on when you go in and what fish you get.
Yeah. Also, these usually there's 2 guys doing it on these omakase places because there's 8 seats or 10 seats. Usually it's 2 different chefs. So also, depending on which sushi chef you get,
that's true.
You have different experience.
And like late on a Saturday night, I learned is not the time to go.
You're getting the scraps. You're all close.
They also spray glitter. The one that I went to on 13th Street.
They spray glitter.
Literally, there's like a little like.
Oh, you're talking about the one glitter. That is like the 1 hour.
The like 90-minute,
90-minute, sushi place.
I almost borderline don't enjoy those. I did like an 11 course out in Honolulu once, and it was like so fancy and so expensive. And my friend did it as a going away gift, and I was so thoughtful. And by course 7, I was like, 1, taking way too long. 2, now I'm full because you're eating so slow that like you get full of rice. And it was, when I tell you, it was
expanding.
It was like probably half of a dime size of rice with every piece of fish. And still I was just like, I am so full and probably drunk. Because you're drinking these like nice cocktails while you're eating so little food and it's just fish and rice. And I was just
I think the best one right now for the, it's not really about, for the dollar, but I just think what we had at Yunaga was for his omakase. I also love that his pieces were small. They're not large. So you're eating them, but you're not getting so full. It's very pleasant. So
are you guys uni people?
I'm not.
I'm not either. Are you?
No. Oh. And I've never, sorry, that was so offensive if you like uni, but I've never met a person who like loves uni and then they'll put like a big chunk of uni on something and they'll be like, special for you, big chunk of uni. And I'm like, oh God, yellow boogers, thanks. Like, this is so bad.
Our third, Dave loves uni and I started pushing it onto his plate. I was like, yo, take my plate.
We went to Ogawa, right here on Market the one time. And the person I went to dinner with hates uni. Like even sushi doesn't, if it's good sushi, doesn't really have a smell even. So even just like the looking at uni gives them the smell. And they had like this person there who like is sort of your like guide through dinner. So they're not the chef. They're just like checking in on you a lot while you're eating.
The uni whisperer?
Well, with all like the pieces, it'd be like, good, right? And I'm sitting there like, yeah. And so I had like a Wagyu one and I'm like, yeah, my Wagyu, I'm not eating it. And then they're like, you gotta eat my uni. Cause it was like a piece of fish with uni like spread on it and then like a hunk of uni on top. It was like doubled uni. And I was like, I can deal with it. Like you're gonna gag. And she comes right over and she puts like a little bit extra on it.
VIP. Yeah.
And she goes, big guy, you get extra. Go ahead. Very good. And I was in there like, no. And I'm like watching him eat it. And I was just like, oh God, this is so bad.
Just choking it down.
Good. And he's like, I can't swallow.
Yeah, my son Dylan, he's just like, he starts gagging. He's like,
it's tough. I mean, and they're like, if it's fresh, it's this. And I was like, I've watched people pick the urchin up out of the ocean and then, it still tastes the same. It's just not good.
Yeah.
For me, personally.
3 non-uni eaters here.
Dave,
Dave,
Dave might
savior.
be the only uni eater in anywhere, but
He's our savior.
Just my small
all right,
sample.
this was the craziest, most winding Whatcha Been Eatin ever. I just had to throw out, Dave had a really good one because Dave messaged and he said, I just got this bad brother in Fairmount. Okay. This is why I want to read it. He says this place is a trifecta of amazing neighborhood bars. As a top 10 cheeseburger, a top 10 wing, and a top 10 roast pork sandwich. Bad brother. I recently met one of the brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It was great meeting them. So
they want to come on the podcast. We have to have them on.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Are they bad?
Very bad.
They're so bad, they're good.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, they're called bad. Bad brother.
It is a great spot. Get there early if you want to get there for happy hour.
Yep.
It's one of those spots where you have to be in line and it fills up.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Good happy hour.